What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rock Plays Fallout 4. We're here in Cliff's Edge Hotel, following Pearl on a mystery that she wants to uncover, all through this elevator. Let's see what we find down here. We did see in the last episode, one of the letters we found mentioned that there might be a vault in the hotel. And Pearl was telling us that the owners of the hotel were in a section all to themselves, and that we were going to meet them to try to solve this mystery for them. And so that's what I'm guessing is going to go on. For now, we're going to check what we have around here to loot. Not much. You see? There we go. There's our vault. Vault 118. Let's make our way inside. Let's open it up.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home. Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
That would be me.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
So we are dealing with more Mr. Handy robots.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high.
That's the way we like it. Alright, who are you?
They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
I think we mentioned it in the previous episode that we would find ourselves dealing with robots instead of people, and that's completely right. I haven't seen a person yet.
Excuse me?
You have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avila. Have you no respect?
Just say that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than
If I may,
That's
I
what
could
this is
just
to you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective is around and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
I gotta check my settings because it seems like audio's kind of off. Voice and music, effects is all the way. I'm gonna put voice more up. Music lower. Effects is good there. Footsteps, yeah, all of this is okay. Let's see if that's any better.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
I think we did one of these detective types before and we didn't really do it really well, so I'm gonna try to do better in this one. And I guess this is the crime scene here. I don't know if I can... Yep.
Is this blood?
Weird how there's blood.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
It's like a Mr. Robo Brain. I think I've seen another one of those here. I wonder how they look. We see blood leading to
Nice.
Fence Buster. Ignores 30% of target's damage and energy resistance.
A baseball bat. What is this doing here?
There's also this can of paint.
Red paint?
That's weird. Kind of like if these guys are just playing a role, right? We got those Art Deco looking statues, but I mean, Fallout 4 and Vaults usually have that retro style. So I can't really say it's anything more than just the style of Vaults. I wonder if we talk to these guys. This guy's just a guardian.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
So these are people that opted to go into robots to survive the nuclear fallout. Let's see
Tell
this.
me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the Vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Alright. Yeah, an investigation. I guess I should go talk to the guests. 1 second.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't
Heard
like
about
that.
the experiments they did in places like this.
Helped me out of a tight
Human
spot.
decency must have been
I
in
couldn't
short
stand by like
supply
some
back
pasty-faced
then.
Percy
You're
with
not wrong,
moves
old
on
Longfellow.
my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I
No
can't
such
do
thing
this
as
right
junk,
now.
Father.
So very suspicious dialogue that they're sharing with each other, I would say, but we also found this letter. I want to read it. Letter to Ezra. Ezra, I've held these feelings inside for so long. I don't know much longer I can take it. You Must know by now how I feel about you, but you ignore my affections. I thought perhaps they would fade as the years went by, but I find myself drawn to you more than ever. Please, I beg you to look inside you to see if there's even a sliver of a chance that you might feel the same way for me as I do for you.
Fine.
Everything got a use.
I think they're coming to talk to me. Okay, nothing in the rooms, but we could talk to this guy.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Of course they do.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
We did see that, but I don't know what that has to do with the bat.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found a love letter to Ezra in your room. Know anything about it?
I should have never written it. I just couldn't take it any longer.
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh God, I don't know. When we first met him, he was just so mysterious and exciting. It seemed like he had been everywhere and done everything. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to
Creepy.
realize how I felt. I mean, we spent time together. Going hunting, having drinks, talking about his plans for the hotel. He must have known, but he never said anything. Do you have any idea what it's like to pine for someone for 200 years, Detective?
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
We went over this before, Detective. There's no motive.
Maybe you could give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I would never harm Ezra, Detective. I was in love with him.
Jesus.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
I mean, love and hate. Don't they say those things are close related? This looks interesting. Cannon. Shovel. Just art, memorabilia. A few skulls. Which I can take, I guess. I don't know why I would. Maybe they're the skulls from people that are here. Pool table. This thing looks cool.
Nice.
Regular stuff. Swords here.
Excellent.
We'll need those. Everything here is stealing. Nothing really that looks like clues. No. Kitchen area. Overseer over here. I hear somebody.
Collecting antiques, are you?
See if we have anything here. Instructions for the vault's overseer. This vault is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and the ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. What? Residents admittance prior to experiment activation. Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals are drawn to the privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to the cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Preferential treatment. Group A, Ultra Elites. Subject group not to number more than 10 shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B, Working Class. This subject group shall begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robot staff members. Crazy. Due to potential for example street social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All other security services and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Weird. Okay, the log. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects of testing Group A is apparently a researcher from General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted to these robots, and they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely dismount the test results, but they seemed more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Door wouldn't open. We received the activation notice from the Vault-Tec to begin the test despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I've been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days, and there's nothing I can do. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I've realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them, and they're going to live forever. And I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. And it's the people that we just met right now, so.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
He said it. I did it.
Over 200.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure
Look at
I can
this
clear
mess.
that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Funny little couple.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Says I can continue to investigate Juliana, but I don't see how. Maybe I could talk to her husband.
I have not felt this inspired since that time security spent all day chasing them all right through the halls.
Santiago is just begging for our protection. So let's go talk to him, I guess.
Over 200 years of life and well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Can we talk about the murder?
There will be plenty of time for that. We have more important matters to attend to. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait.
Gilda.
The reality
Who's
of the
that?
subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning
That was
where
good.
none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last gun, and now I can't find it.
Interesting.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not a brute actor.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could
Ooh.
hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Okay, we should go talk to Gilda. What's this?
Hello, Detective. Did you need something? Forgot a personal item at home.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All of our items have that rustic Maine feel.
How'd anyone stay sane living in a place like this?
I guess this is Pearl's little store. Will Gilda be in here? No. The little farm back here? Weirdly enough. The classroom? Who's this guy?
Hello again. Did you need something?
Ooh, Juliana's husband. Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I wonder if there's more there.
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Interesting. Can't remember if the wife said that the husband dealt with the finances, but maybe we caught them in a lie, and she did say that we would find something in the overseer's area that nobody would like, but I'm not sure what that would be. Okay, let's keep looking for Gilda. What is this? Nothing really else. Now where can Gilda be? What is this place? It's all empty in here. Could this be the second section for the working class people, as they were calling them? It doesn't look as nice as the other place, and it looks like it was half built. That could be an elevator. Okay, we got something here, and it looks a little shady, so let's just bring a gun out for safe passage. Strange. Looks like a dead end. So right now, the top contender is probably Juliana, as they had an argument
Protect
and all
and
that.
serve.
And then we just came back from here. Can't seem to find the other two's room. We could talk to Juliana again. Maybe she'll say something after we know that she had a fight with... Oh, what's this? I think we've been here yet. And there's Gilda, actually.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Thanks, I suppose. I had some questions about the case.
Surely you'd prefer to hear some tales from my storied acting career rather than talk about some dreadful murder.
Can you answer some questions?
Perhaps if we were better acquainted, I'd be willing to share what I know. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I had some questions to ask.
Perhaps if we were better acquainted, I'd be willing to share what I know. Care to
So
hear
she's
some
saying
of
that
my
we gotta
stories,
flirt.
Detective?
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Jesus, bro. She repeated herself twice at this point.
All right.
Did you know they were thinking of making a TV show of the Silver Shroud? Between you and me, Keith's agent had an inside track to get him the role. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
You need to come clean about Keith and Ezra.
Look, Detective, I've known about Keith and Ezra for a long time. We're both movie stars. It's just part of the life. Why would I be mad? Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds, said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Not sure what the point of building this was. Got beaches all over the island.
More things are kind of adding up to be Juliana. And we could talk to her again, so I think that's where I'm heading next.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Weird. Kind of looks like it wants me to accuse Juliana. It also says investigate Santiago some more.
This isn't blood. It's red paint.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body. It's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint. But surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
It's definitely between Santiago and Juliana.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Alright, we're gonna accuse Juliana of the murder.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Not a chance.
Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Into the breach we go! First rule of survival: put everything to use.
Who is gonna blow up?
Protect and serve.
So we found out who it was. I was thinking that that Ezra wasn't dead, basically.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
I killed him. He had it coming.
You did the right thing, Detective. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
I like how it was hell to come over here. And then, you know, everything just turned better. Way easier when we had to investigate these people, but we did it. Okay, I want to go to Evil's Cove Tannery because I really want to get tools for this place and, you know, help those guys that way. So we're gonna head out of this crazy place and go ahead and head back home, or head towards the power tools that we need. Now if I could just find the exit. Here we go. I thought that this was water. We'll take one of these for a special, as a memorandum, as a memorabilia, little souvenir.
Thank you for your help, Detective.
No worries, Maxwell. Y'all stay safe out here. The strange place that is Vault 118. I am ram-packed with things, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that we can go to Old Longfellow's cabin. It looks like it could be like a place of kind of like a settlement where we could drop things off, you know. We actually haven't discovered it, so I am quite curious to see if we can go and drop things off. So that's what we're gonna do right before heading out to get those power tools. Alright. What a freaking roller coaster that one was. Let's go over here though. Maybe I could keep stuff in here. I don't see why not.
Big shop's got what they need.
What's going on over here?
Move in front, dock and back. The bait shop.
Whoa!
Yeah! Children bastards!
You were right, Alan.
Now will you listen to sense? Children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
What's this gun right here? Short radium rifle?
Can always sell what we can't use.
Yeah, you're right. It looks pretty cool. Although it takes 45, so
you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. By my
That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't have the bullets for it. I do need more of these, man. And I kind of do need all of these. Alright. So yeah, some crazy stuff right there. We did get to drop all those things in that power armor station. I think they'll be safe there. We'll just have to check out Longfellow's cabin. Well, actually, we're here. Let's head there right now. It should be that thing back there. It's a pretty big skeleton, man. Shoo. Alright, this is Longfellow's cabin. And yeah, I guess we can build things here, so that's cool. Another power armor station here, as well as all these things here. I think I prefer the one that's in town, though. It's way closer to where we are. Alright, this is where we're heading, I think. Okay, we're back at Cliff Edge. Now we could follow this kind of roads. We'll go past National Park. Or should we stop at National Park? I don't know. Because this one's National Park. It's all those feral ghouls, I think. Return to chase, storage devices. I really want to do the hull breach. I think that one's the coolest. And it's just past it. So we'll see what happens. Either way, it's a walk, so let's start heading out. Okay, we got super mutants over here. Not the best sight to see. Pretty sure this might be the national park, which we could hit on the way back, actually. So either way, we're gonna touch it. Feral ghouls over here. Okay, some trappers over there. That albino ran right to them, actually. So we're just gonna keep heading our way. Actually, never mind.
Gonna be a good fight. Human time is done. This is the age of the super mutant.
I guess old Longfellow got their attention and he brought them closest to us. Ooh. We'll take this.
Anything good?
Yeah, I would say so.
Hope you choke on your own blood, you bastard!
Oh yeah.
You're going down! Take them all. Aim straight and true. A bit of exercise, that.
This could go to the same place that we're going to, you know, to get the tools. So, might as well to see if there's any advantages of taking this way.
Nice.
I'll be drinking a toast to your corpse. Disappear.
Cool, we got the power tools. Some other stuff here as well. Alright, we got them. We'll find them, I'm sure. We don't really need to, which is the thing too. We could avoid, you know, having to fight all these guys.
Guess we got no. Well then, what's next? Hold on. Count the ammo and see what's left.
Okay, we get the key and some other cool stuff. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely a tannery in here.
It's you or me, and it ain't gonna be me. Now you got my attention. We're just getting warmed up here. I say it's time for a drink.
Cool. These goddamn things though. Okay, a combat shotgun, leather, pre-war money, bunch of rounds, perfect. We'll take all of these. Bottle cap. More bottle caps, okay. Appreciate the likes of you all. And then this goes back outside. Perfect. Who the hell is that? Machete Mike.
Guess we got no choice.
He shot at me, right? There goes Machete Mike.
Still got it.
Hold up! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know
You
what
already
got
know?
right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, the top of the line.
What the hell's a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now.
Whoa.
Deal?
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
That's interesting. 2,000 is interesting.
Tools in a condition like this, they're positively unique. Maybe I should auction them off someplace.
$27.50. Say yes now before I change my mind.
That's a lot. I think she said something like 450.
We have a deal.
Here you go, just like we promised. Ha! I got myself some Pellmans.
Hell yeah. We failed that though. I know what you guys are thinking. Maybe we could just go get the tools back. Still help the people over there get more money. I'm willing to try it.
Best to grab it now while you can.
There we go.
Time slows down for a moment while aiming. That's pretty cool. I think we failed the mission already. But hey. I'm willing to try it. Plus, who would know? Although he dipped. Yeah, he's not here anymore. Or rather, I don't see him. Alright. Hey, you know what? We help a lot of people. Sometimes we gotta help ourselves, guys. Now, where are these two things located in the map? The storage devices are over there. But the national campground is right over here, so let's visit that really quick. I did want to help build the place up, but we did it. We had to try it out, see what would happen. All right. That should have been our first clue that there was something up over here. The Vault-Tec. The elevator right there. That's probably not working anymore. A ghoul over here. And a rundown motel. Yeah, a lot of feral ghouls over here, so let's keep a lookout.
I'm too damn sober for this. Fresh.
Okay, something in here. Soap. More of these ghouls over here.
Into the breach we go.
Alright, that's it for this place. Look at these tents. These tents look weird. I could sleep here, actually. I could go to Acadia and then reach this really quick. But I think I'm gonna go talk to Cassie Dalton. Maybe even talk to that lady that wanted to fix the hole.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
I sold those tools to Machete Mike.
That silver-tongued devil. We had a deal. Well, it's good to know your worth. Leave.
Aww. Well, that's too bad.
Protect your loved ones, my kind.
You talked to Cassie Dalton?
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the
What
campground.
happened to her
The
family?
hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
I'm sorry. You must have been very fond of me.
Everybody was. But that didn't matter to the island. Oh no. He was cursed the moment he was born adult. He had a farm little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
That fog crawler is gonna pay. For Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Alright, so we got a new mission out in the map. Something about up north, yep, Dalton Farm. Eliminate the fog crawler, which should be a terrible enemy. And then we also have to retrieve the storage devices. We got a few more places to look at as well. So we're definitely not even close to being done with Far Harbor. But we are gonna leave it off here, guys. Hope you guys like. What the hell is this?
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
Dude, that's the first time I noticed that. That's crazy. But anyways, appreciate you guys catching the video. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.